injured your arm. How did that happen?
I was knocked down by a driver several years ago and I broke my ribs. I'm afraid I'll be off work for 3 months or more.
How convenient. Can I help you in any way?
I hope so. I'd like to sue the driver for loss or rings. The police they have charged with reckless driving.
Okay, I'll need to take the detailed note about the accident. Are there any witnesses?
Yes, 2 people gave statement to the police saying that man was driving too fast.
That's very good. I can put together a case for you before the trial.
Can you explain the court proceedings to me?
You will appear before the court and be cross-examined by the defense lawyer. You may also be asked to identify the defendant. As the lawyer for the prosecution, I will act on your behalf.
And what should I say?
Just tell the judge exactly what you saw.
Stick to the facts you gave in your statement at the time of the crash.
And when I'm finished, then the jury will take your testimony into consideration and reach the verdict. Jen, I want to find a weather forecast for tomorrow. What do I need to do?
First, you need to be connected to the internet.
Alright, so use the mouse to click on this icon on the desktop, right?
Yes, and then wait while the computer dials up.
Why is it taking so long?
Because our modem only works at 64K. If you want a faster connection, we'll have to upgrade.
Okay, now I have a contact. What do I do next?
Choose a search engine from your list of favorites and type some keywords.
How about weather forecast Chicago?
That should do. Now click on search.
Okay, right. Now I have a menu of different sites.
Good. Click on the link that seems most helpful.
Oh, this one's good. It has a satellite map, but it looks like it's going to rain.
Where do you want to go to sightseeing today?
I want to see this temple I read about in the guidebook.
Okay, but I will buy the entrance ticket.
Oh, I didn't realize we have to pay to get in.
Yes, in China there is a small fee to enter museums, parks and temples.
That's very different from back home. You have ever heard of anyone paying to get into a church?
You are right. In the West, you don't need to make a direct payment at the entrance. But the congregation is usually expected to make a small contribution during collection.
Oh, so you have been to England before?
Yes, I went there last year. I had the time of my life. Although it looks a few days to adjust. These 2 cultures are so different.
Well, this is my first visit China. I've heard this temple is amazing. When was it built?
Pretty recently, about 115 years ago.
Well, that seems very old to me.
Considering China's 5,000 years old history, it's relatively new.
You wanna go to that temple?
No, but my parents do.
To pray?
Nowadays, people just come there for good luck and money.
A similar trend is occurring in the West, especially in the festival. Many people celebrate Christmas although they are not churchgoers.
Yes, it's interesting. We should find a taxi and go. Hello.
Hi, Michelle.
Oh. Hi, Greg. What's up?
I just got an email from my investor, Mr. Fernandez. He wanted me to thank you for showing him around the last week. Well, did he get to see everything that he wanted?
Yeah, he was really interested in checking out the factory that are making the new line of cars, so I took him out there and George, the plant manager, gave him a tour.
Good. Did he visit our research and development office?
Yeah, we spent a full day there. Mr. Fernandez spoke with the R&D engineer who developed the engine for hour last year.
What was the name of that engineer that you spoke with?
Jim Slenders, I think.
Is Jim the one who has that Australian accent? He's kinda tall, and the one has a beard, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Do you know him?
Yes, he's one of our best engineers. He helped set up the new plant. I'm glad Mr. Fernandez could meet him.
Yeah, me too anyway. After touring R&D in the factories, I brought Mr. Fernandez to the head office where we met up with the CFO and a few of the board of directors.
And everything went smoothly?
Yeah, he seemed to be very pleased with what he saw and very excited about the new projects. He said he would give us a final decision next week.
Excuse me, I have to leave early.
Okay, how come?
It's my niece. She's at the airport. She's on her way to Japan. She said the travel agent gave her the wrong itinerary. She said she has to make the 3 connections to get to Japan and it will take 2 days to fly there.
It's gonna take 2 days? What's the problem?
She has to fly to Rome, then Paris, then Singapore, and finally Japan.
Really? She's going to Paris and she needs to change place in Rome and then Singapore.
No, it's Rome first and then Singapore. No, it's Rome first and then Paris second.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. That's a bad itinerary. Why do you have to go to the airport?
She told me she has to pay $100 fee to change her ticket. She doesn't have any money.
Jangan lihat sini.
She told me she has to pay $100 fee to change her ticket. She doesn't have any money.
It sounds like she didn't prepare very well, doesn't it? It sounds like she didn't prepare very well, doesn't it?
No,
Hey.
No, she didn't. But she is a teenager and she hasn't traveled before. But unless she changes her ticket before the departure, she will go to Rome and she won't be able to get a direct flight to Japan.
Jangan lihat Wayan.
No, she didn't. But she is a teenager and she hasn't traveled before. But unless she changes her ticket before the departure, she will go to Rome and she won't be able to get a direct flight to Japan.
Why not just call the travel agent?
6:15, they close at 6.
Well, hurry up. You don't want to get there after they have made the boarding announcement.
Sorry, I'm a bit late. The traffic was atrocious.
No problem. Well, I'm going to show you around today. Shall we get started?
Let's do it.
As you can see, it's an open plan office.
Yes, it's rather large. How many people work here?
We employ approximately 100 people in this office alone. We have also got 2 plants outside the city with another 215 staff.
So quite large company then.
A very small company considering we are a publicly limited company. I guess we are medium sized.
So what did they do down here?
That's our sales department. That's our marketing department.
And this is the reception, right?
Yes, this is our maintenance reception area. Oh, the phone's ring. If I answer it? Yes, this is our main reception. Okay, let me start by asking you a little about yourself. Why are you studying English?
Mainly because English allows me to communicate with people all over the world. And I hope to study abroad and maybe even work in an English-speaking country one day.
So, where do you hope to study?
Well, I have applied to several places in the state and one in England.
And what you would like to study?
Well, I'm interested in reading, so maybe I would study English literature. I'm also quite interested in linguistics, so maybe Australian language as well.
Okay, so you are interested in the different variations of English spoken around the world. Can you tell me some of the differences between American and British English?
Well, for one example, the present perfect tense is less commonly used in American English. For example, a British speaker will say, "I have you eaten?" But an American speaker will say, "Did you eat?"
Good. Can you think of anything else?
Well, there are many variations in vocabulary, for example.
Hey, can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for something to expand my vocabulary. I bought a few books last year, but they are not very effective. Do you have any suggestion?
Well, we have some books on tap. You can listen them and read along. I've heard great things about this series. How about this?
Yes, that might work. Then I could listen on my way to work.
And we have English movies on the third floor. Maybe it can help your vocabulary.
Yes, but I always end up turning the subtitle on anyway. Thanks for the suggestion. I'll head up there later.
You know, my son is studying English at school, and there's our website to study.
Really? Do you remember the address?
What did he tell me? I think it's englishtown.com. He says good.
I'll check it out. Thank you very much.
You wanna go to movie tonight, Sandy?
Con, I have a date with Brian. We're going to check out the nearest Thai restaurant. You know, one just opened in Market Street, Emma?
Exhausted. I haven't. Haven't that in well a long time.
Go through a dry spell. Emma, how long it has been? 6 months?
Try 18 months.
You haven't had a date in a year and a half. What's wrong with you? Have you been hiding under a rock or something?
But you don't have a red hair and you are not tall.
True, but Brian's already made me laugh. He's such a funny guy, and he's very important to me.
Well, I guess I could give it a try then.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
You okay?
A big truck come out of nowhere, hit my car and drove away. Everything is such a mess. How could this happen?
Take it easy, okay? We have you call the police now.
In a confusion, I forgot. I can't believe this. I just spent $500 in repair last week.
Are you okay? You are hurt?
That's just relief, but my neck does hurt.
Maybe you are hurt, right? We're going to call the hospital just in case. Maybe you are hurt, right? We're going to call the hospital just in case.
Why? Maybe could that truck off hit someone else. This is the last thing I need right now.
911, how can I help you?
Like to report a hit and run car accident. My friends just had a car wreck and she might be hurt.
Okay, so what the address?
The address is 119 East Main Street. Please hurry.